Hello guys, it is Peachy aka Peachchen, and today I will be going over some trading pet peeves that I have. Let's get started with the first pet peeve. So, the first pet peeve I have is when people trade when you clearly have ask before trading in your name. So today I went trading for the old Valentine's Halo, which is my favorite Halo in the game, if you haven't seen from my previous video. And I literally have this phrase, ask before trading, spammed, and people still send me a trade request without asking. I am just going to decline if you, don't ask before trading. If you're just a random person walking up to me and not saying anything and just asking to trade, then I will just immediately decline. Because you can clearly see that I have ask before trading, ask before trading, ask before trading, ask before trading, many ask before tradings in my name. I usually just do one, but this has gotten into such a big problem that people don't see this, that I have to spam it. And people are still sending me trade requests. So another pet peeve I have is when people decline the trade when you're still adding. For example, I'm probably guilty of this one because I feel like you have to start with some really good items so that you can keep people interested. That's a trading tip, another one I came up with. Start with the best items in your offer to keep the person you are trading with interested in your offer. That's a tip. So earlier today, my most recent attempt to get the Val Halo 2019, I was still adding, and the girl that was the girl I was trading, I was not done with my offer yet, and she said, sorry, but no thank you, and then she immediately declined and left the game. This is so frustrating because I didn't say I was done yet. I wasn't even I have a ton of stuff and I'm giving so much stuff. What's the point if you're not even going to see my full offer? Then just say, that's being rude for me at least. So another thing that gets me really annoyed is when people decline at the last second. So let's say you're doing a trade, you're having awesome fun. This was before I even got my first Halo, which was the Winter Crystal Halo 2018. So what happened was this girl had the Valentine's Halo 2019. And so I was putting in my offer. She said it was good. We both accepted. And in the 30-second period, it was 10 seconds left, and she just declined and left the game. She probably disconnected, and it was probably a misunderstanding, but still, it was very, very, very annoying. Okay, the next one is when people say, I'll think about it, and then leave the game when you know that you could have gotten that Valentine's Halo. Because they said it's a good let's say somebody says, situation that happened today, I was trading. This was the closest I ever got to getting the Valentine's Halo, besides the person who declined the trade at the last second. She said, oh, let me go think about it. She left the server. Luckily, we befriended each other. She rejoined, and then she didn't say anything in the chat, and she declined my friend request. And so I kept talking to her saying, hey, do you like my offer? I even gave her 5 minutes to think about it, and she didn't say anything. That's really annoying for me because you are so close. You could have gotten that Halo if they weren't being that way, if that makes sense. So another trading pet peeve for me is when people are rude. Okay, so So when people like, when I let's say when I like am offering for the Valentine's Halo, this rich entitled person that has every single Halo in the game, she's like, oh my god, you're so poor. Decline. Like, I'm not a friend of yours. Like, if you're just joking around, then that's fine. But if you're actually like being serious, saying I'm poor, which I don't think I'm poor. I've been playing for almost 2 years. And if you like immediately decline and never speak to me again, just because I didn't finish my offer or anything because you thought I was poor, or if I had an offer and they're like, oh my god, no, that's such a poor and bad offer. Another trading pet peeve I have. Okay, I have more trading pet peeves. Another one is the people who are trying to scam you, but it's like a laughable way. When people are like, hey, how about we trust trade? Like, if you're saying stuff like that to me in the trade, you're just wasting my time. Or like, hey, I'll give you this amount of Robux if you give me your Halo. Like, I'll give you 10,000 Robux if you give me your Halos or something. Obviously, that's really obvious that you're trying to scam. Maybe not, but most likely you are. Another one is when people just won't budge. Like, for me, it's after like 3 tries max, and they just still keep saying no, I just let them go. But when people keep doing like 10 times saying like, please, 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 it gets really annoying, and that will just make me want to decline the trade less. That's really annoying. And also, when they put in like a bunch of bad stuff and they think it's a really good offer, that's also a pet peeve, because just because you have a ton of stuff in your offer does not mean it's good. Another trading pet peeve is these kinds of people. Oh my god, I have cancer, I have coronavirus, I have depression, I have a brain tumor. Like, when people are like, I have cancer, I have coronavirus, my family's dying, I live in a third world poor country. Anyway. So they always just beg and beg and beg and beg for your Halo for free just because they're poor. That's a really big pet peeve. Another pet peeve is when people, like, let's say, can I offer for your parasol? I'm like, it's not for trade. And I'm like, please. And they just keep begging and begging and begging. And I keep telling them it's not for trade, but they don't listen. They just keep trying to persuade me. And then their offer is usually something like 5,000 diamonds for a parasol. That's a terrible, sorry, but that's a terrible offer. 5,000 diamonds for a parasol? The 2020 parasol is 60,000 diamonds. I farmed so hard for those 60,000 diamonds to get that parasol, and you're offering me 5,000 diamonds? Sorry, I think that's pathetic. 5,000 diamonds for a parasol. You know, that is a very, very bad offer. Of course, no matter who you're trading, if you offer 5,000 diamonds for a parasol, Halo, even the Shadow Empress crown, people are going to decline your trade. Anyway, that's it for this video, because I think I'm getting a little bit more too ranty. If you enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. My newest goal is 75 subscribers. And maybe check another one out of my videos. Bye!